Hey chicas, how are you doing? So I just wanted to go ahead and get down to business and talk about curly hair products. So this is kind of a video for newbies and maybe for some people that just haven't, gotten it yet. And that's okay because it took me a really long time to get it. And sometimes I feel like I still don't got it. So let me just start off by saying that curly hair products aren't meant to develop your curl pattern. Like if you have curl pattern, then that's what it is. But if you're hoping that these curly hair products give you a curl pattern, it's not going to do that. Like for instance, I want to show you this hair. You can even see at the root, it's not very curly. This hair will never ever be like, I don't know, it will never ever look like this curl. Okay, so that's something to know. Curly hair products will not do that for you. So you can use some curly hair products, and I think that the biggest thing is you think that the conditioner is really important, and it is. But you don't want to necessarily use curly hair conditioners. And I'll tell you why. The reason why is because curly hair conditioners, particularly drugstore brands, and even some of the nicer brands like the TG conditioner works that way. The TG Curls Rock conditioner, Pantene Pro V for curls in a way does. I kind of still use it a little bit. But you're going to find a lot of drugstore brands, the reason why they say it's for curly hair is because it actually gives less conditioning qualities for the hair, so then it doesn't hold the curl down. So they're making it for somebody who totally doesn't even have any curl in their hair. If you already have curl in your hair, you really need that. And if you have African American hair or biracial hair, you really need that moisturizing, so you need something heavy. So what you're looking for is something that won't go light at all on the type of moisture, the thickness of the conditioner, as well as the slip that it's giving you. I tried so many different curly conditioners, and to my dismay, found that a lot of them were a lot lighter on my hair. And when I was at Beauty Brands, which is something in Colorado, I don't know if they have it in other places, it was something that they told me about curly hair conditioners, which is that if I'm looking for something particularly moisturizing, I might want to go ahead and go for a moisturizing conditioner. Now, there are styling products too. So what styling products work, which ones don't? It kind of depends on your hair. When I was first getting started in transitioning, I used a lot of mousse. Not necessarily this mousse, this is Herbal Essences Tousle Me Softly mousse, but I also used to use Pantene Pro V. Let me go ahead and grab that really quickly. What I was saying is that I actually used to use the Pantene Pro V Curls Mousse. And that's fine if your hair doesn't really need moisture, but I feel like this has alcohol or something in it, because it does say extra strong hold, but it totally dries out my hair if I use it consecutive days. And that was the same for even when I was scrunching my hair. Anyways, you can find that you'll spend a lot of money on products if you try too many, but I don't know, if you heed some of this advice, maybe you won't have to try a whole bunch. So also, I thought that, the more expensive you bought, maybe the better it was. It's not true, but I started off also with Redken Fresh Curls, and this is a curl refiner. It's like a cream. Basically, it comes out like a cream. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it was something I used quite a bit. So you can definitely use the cream with mousse, but sometimes you'll find that creams will react to different things. So if you like using gels, creams sometimes may not work with gels. It'll create buildup, and that's disgusting. So I used to love this stuff. This stuff smells amazing. But I mean, if you're using this, you kind of want to keep it just with this and the mousse. I mean, it didn't really work for me because I still needed more moisture. So anyways, you know, I've tried several things to get moisture. I've tried this olive oil moisturizing hair lotion. This is at Sally's. You can buy this at Sally's. It's almost like $5.29. I've tried Elastic QP Recovering. This was like $2.99. And these didn't really work for me that well because my hair still ended up like, I would end up having issues with like buildup with this, and same with this. So I used to use gel a lot, and it's okay to use gel as long as, you know, like sometimes the other products that you're using to moisturize underneath the gel aren't conflicting. So that brings me to using natural products. Using things like jojoba oil, olive oil, those are some really good options. And since they're clear, they don't really mess with, you know, turning your hair any colors, like as far as getting buildup, like white buildup that starts looking like dandruff. It's disgusting. So that's what I use, and I use coconut oil too. It's really interchangeable. But also there is the styling gel that I really like, Fantasia IC. I'm starting to actually fall in love with another, and that's the Eco Styler gel. It's cheaper, it holds better, so I think it might be better. Also, this one has protein in it, and sometimes I think it makes my hair like a little bit dry feeling. But this is a really good one because it's alcohol free and it says no flaking. I mean, I've had it flake before, but that was after like 3 days of hair buildup or something. So there are some other products. So at Carol's Daughter, and because of this is, I mean, I don't plan on trying any other Carol's Daughter products. But I mean, like, you'll find products like these, and they seem like a really good idea because they're made for people that are natural, or they show people that are natural in the pictures, but this didn't really work for me. It didn't give my hair any slip. I have a lot of detangling to do once I get in the shower, so this didn't work at all for me. Yeah, I used it all. I did use it all. I'm not gonna lie, but it just, you know, I spent the money on it. So another thing that a lot of people are like, either you're a follower or you're not, is the curly pudding. This is something that I really wanted to try ever since I was in college, and once I got it, I was really not impressed. But you know, like, another thing you have to remember is this doesn't create curls. You have to have the curl pattern, and I thought it was helping to create curls, but even when I go back to it now, I still don't like the way it feels, and I'll go ahead and do a review on this. So there are other things like We Dad, which is made for curly hair. And just because you're spending a lot of money doesn't mean it's better. Like, maybe if this is like, maybe if We Dad was like $3, then I would totally get it, you know? So, and of course there's David Curl. You guys can go ahead and actually see my review on this. But I mean, I find it very rare that I use like curly hair conditioners. So yeah. Anyways, hope that this gave you some ideas as to what may work and what may not work. In general, I would say that if you're going to condition your hair, it's okay to use silicones if you feel comfortable with that. If you have organic products, I feel like when you're deep conditioning, it works better if you use an organic deep conditioner. So I would recommend doing that. But yeah, it really depends on what you feel comfortable with. I mean, I've been very pleased with the David Curl for a bit here, just because I feel like it's been keeping my hair really healthy. But I mean, I didn't have David Curl before, and everything was fine before. So anyways, let me know if you have any other like product questions, like general questions, but I'll be doing some reviews on some of these different products, ones that I still use and ones that I think may have too much hype around them. So I hope that you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.
I never thought you were a dreamer. I guess there ain't no other way to do it, huh? Since I can't express to you how I feel and sit down and talk to you, this the way I gotta do it. I try to make things change, but